What's going on, champs and chambettes? It's FireMonkey here, and today's YouTube video is another one where we're kind of just sitting in the lobby. I know that's a little bit boring, you don't get actual gameplay, but it's because we have to talk about the item shop. Recently, a cosmetic that has not been seen in the past 4.5 years has returned, and that is the original Black Widow outfit right here. Now, of course, the outfit is unavailable to be used in experiences rated for teens or up and all that, or I guess experiences lower than a teen rating, but of course, this is something that will be changing very soon with the launch of Chapter 5. Now, this was the original version of the Black Widow outfit that actually returned, and it's been so long since both the emote and the outfit itself have been in the item shop that both were last seen 1,665 days ago, which is almost 4.6 years, but it's basically a 4.5 year gap since they have last returned. And I mean, even if we look in the item shop, wait, what? That was not what I wanted to look up at all. But even if we look in the item shop, we have the snowsuit Black Widow, which had always returned, right? The snowsuit Black Widow was the one we would always see in the game, and it was always this one that felt like it was just in some weird vault where even Marvel was like, nah, that skin doesn't exist, don't show it to them. They don't even know about its existence, okay? In Fortnite, just make it so it doesn't exist. So to see it return after 4.5 years is quite wild. However, there is obviously some weird little things going on with the skin itself, because if we go over to the back blings, or actually not even the back blings, but the pickaxes, and we type in Widow's Bite, of course we have these pickaxes that have released before. However, the original version of Widow's Bite, which is this pickaxe right here, is still in the content vault, and this seems to be some weird thing that they've been doing recently with specific collaborations that are very highly sought after, where they'll bring back the most important parts, like the skins or whatever. I mean, if we pay attention to the actual Stranger Things collab, we had the whole entire return of Chief Hopper and the Demogorgon, but they didn't bring back the Tendrils wrap, and it's really something that's kind of odd in that sense of why do they kind of do this weird nonsensical thing where it's like, hey, you know, we're going to bring back some of the cosmetics, but we're going to intentionally, or maybe it's accidental, leave out one or two of the cosmetics that maybe some people actually wanted from the collaboration and just leave them in that content vault for even longer. Because if we think about it, now one of the rarest items that has not returned in the item shop in the longest time is this pickaxe, which hasn't been seen in over 4.5 years, and the fact that this game has been alive long enough for some items to not be seen for over 4 years is wild in its own right. But just knowing that out of the blue, if they ever want to, they can just go ahead and be like, there's the outfit, there's the emote, here's a pickaxe, whenever they want to, is absolutely wild. However, it is causing a lot of confusion online with people speculating, oh, if this skin can return, then can we get the return of like the original Paradigm skin right here? This one from Season X that, you know, was event exclusive. And I think a lot of things people are getting confused on is the fact that skins like this were mentioned to basically be event exclusive. And wait, is the face messed up? Hold on, am I just seeing things? It looked like a little, oh, okay, it's a little like sweat drop on the side, I guess. I don't know why I never noticed that. But yeah, you know, it's like you have a lot of different variants and stuff available for you to choose from, and it's one of the skins that is mentioned as an event exclusive, whereas Black Widow was just rare because they never brought her back. So I think that the return of this cosmetic from 4.5 years ago isn't a concluding point where it's like, hey guys, every cosmetic that has ever released in the item shop could return at one point in the future because of other restrictions such as this technically being exclusive to the event. However, it wouldn't be the first time Epic Games went back on their wording if they did decide to bring back the original Paradigm outfit into the item shop, because even if we go back and look at some of the old skins, such as I think it's called Battlehound, if I remember correctly, yeah, this skin right here, it was mentioned to be a limited time only skin when it originally released, and then it ended up returning years later down the line. You know, there's a lot of controversy that went down when it first returned, being like, Epic Games, you said that this would never return, why did you lie to us, or whatever else, and it's always just kind of like this balancing act where it's like, could this return? Could this not return? I don't know, but it was sold in the item shop, so maybe one day or later down the line they will decide to actually make it return at some point. So what is the real point of this video? Why am I going ahead and being like, hey guys, look, this cosmetic hasn't returned in so long? Does that mean that other cosmetics that haven't returned in so long have returned or whatever else? It's because there is quite a bit of confusion regarding the whole entire situation, and some people wondering, can this return, can this not return? And I felt like it would be a great way to start a discussion with you guys in the comments down below over what cosmetics should return, what cosmetics shouldn't return, or anything along those lines. And it's hopeful that, you know, if we can get cosmetics like this, which haven't been seen in years, especially if it's collaborative collaboration cosmetic, if we can get some of those older cosmetics to return in the item shop as well, such as the original Paradigm outfit, and then I don't have it, but the original version of all the Gridiron Gang outfits, because, you know, there was a second set before we got this one right here that you were able to actually use in the game. And then, you know, when we got the secondary, you know, updated versions of them or whatever else, they went ahead and made it so only these cosmetics would be sold and not the original version of the NFL cosmetics and everything else. But it's like, could those potentially return later down the line? And it's almost like, is Epic Games purposely inflating how long some cosmetics haven't returned for the sake of making them return after years upon years so that a lot more people buy it, because they're like, that is a insanely rare cosmetic, what if it doesn't return for another 4.5 years? It is definitely a smart strategy, but I would love to hear, you know, in the comments down below your answers to all these questions and everything else. But yeah, I thought it would be interesting just to point out the fact that, you know, we have Black Widow's original outfit returning to the item shop, and I feel because of the original Black Widow returning, it's most likely going to be a situation how whenever we get the giant Marvel tabs, we are now going to have all of the Marvel outfits, including this one. Well, I guess except for some things, because for some reason I think it was like, what is the, I keep forgetting it. Hold on, wait. Okay, I don't know why I've just completely blanked on his name, but it's like we've had the Eddie Brock Venom never returning to the item shop. I do think we've had a normal Venom returning, however, I could be wrong in that, but it's like a majority, most of all the whole entire Marvel collaboration cosmetics could now return whenever we get the massive shops with Marvel cosmetics in them, and that is just an interesting thing to think about. Now, of course, some things are still in that vault, but at the most point, you know, practically everything Marvel could return at one point, and it's like, imagine how this could change as we get even more cosmetics from older versions of Fortnite or whatever else returning for us to purchase now in modern day Chapter 4, Chapter 5, and all that type of stuff. But of course, with all that said, I hope you champs and champions enjoyed today's YouTube video. If you did, consider subscribing, and I'll catch you guys in the next video, so peace out.